MLB Network comes to you live from the Mile High City and Coors Field. Tonight, it's the home opener for 2017 between the Oakland A's and the Colorado Rockies. It's baseball on MLB Network, and it's coming up next. Harold, as we take a look at the Rockies' starting play here tonight, they'll look to make it 3 straight here as they come in on the heels of 2 straight wins.
Well, Matt, I really like their pitching staff, but I think the key to this game is clearly falls on their shoulders. They throw off-speed pitches for strikes, and they mix their pitch as well. I think if they do that, they got a chance to win.
Chopped down the first baseline, but it's a foul ball, says the first base umpire. This is pulled into right. Judge is there, and he'll bring this one in. And here's Jose Peraza. On the season, he's hitting just over .290 coming into action here. A swing and a miss. He's behind the big curveball. A cool 47 degrees tonight at first pitch. And he just ramps up and gears the fastball by him. 0-2.
I like that. Show him the curveball and then try to sneak that low 90s fastball by him. It's going to look faster coming off those breaking pitches.
Swing and a miss on the changeup, and there are 2 gone.
Batting third.
Here's Starling Marte. First chance for him here in the top of the first with nobody on. First pitch fastball swung on and missed. 0-1.
Matt, I think he's trying to send a message right here. I'm going to challenge you. I like my stuff. I think I'm better than you. I don't care how good a hitter you are. And this guy's a good hitter, by the way. But he came right after him early in the count. He's not messing around this inning. He's attacking the zone. He's showing lots of confidence.
Threw it right past him. A swing and a miss at the gas, and that ends. At the plate, Cesar Hernandez. He'll lead things off. Here in the bottom half of the first.
Second baseman, Cesar Hernandez.
Now a slider, and he gets ahead of him here. 0-1. The 0-1. A wave and a miss, a tick behind a good fastball. Now the pitch. Nope. That misses, says the home plate umpire. 1-2. Where it misses, I'm not quite sure.
That's that controversial pitch right there. It's in the zone, should be called a strike by the book, but it's not a strike in baseball, not in the big leagues anyway. Well, he jumped ahead right there with 2 fastballs, then threw the changeup, and he didn't bite. So let's see where he goes from here.
Wow, from 0-2 to 3-2, and that last pitch on 2-2 wasn't even close. He had this guy in the ropes, but now he let him right back into this at bat.
So we got him looking there. Cesar Hernandez is dealt with for the first out in the bottom of the inning. Number 1 is at the plate as he looks at ball 1. Checks his swing here, but he does so in time. 1 out, nobody on. And that's swung on and fouled straight back. Sent foul again, and after being way ahead, now it's even at 2-2. And he misses this one inside, and that'll run things full 3-2. Looking for back-to-back Ks to start the game. Now a half swing, but it's strike 3 anyway, says the home plate umpire, and that's out number 2.
Third, left fielder.
Into the windup and the pitch. Charlie Blackmon checks his swing here on the first pitch, and it's 1-0.
When you're on the road, you look for that one guy that's going to be able to get that W for you, and you consider it a win day. He's starting off nice right now. 2 strikeouts in the bottom of the first. You got to be thinking, this is our guy. This is a chance to get a W.
And he misses 2-1.
2 balls, 1 strike.
Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch. Now a ball lifted high in the air towards shallow right center field. Piscotty is there, and he'll put it away to retire the side. Settling in now, Paul DeJean. The average for him entering play sits down in the 250s.
DeJean.
Good downward action there, and it's 0-1.
Boy, he juked him out of his shoes with that changeup. Stood almost no chance of doing anything with it, but it probably looked good coming in.
Count 0-2.
A swing and a miss on a ball that jammed him. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. And a changeup swung on and missed for the first out. Digging in, Justin Bohr. He brings a rather ugly 230s batting average into this one.
Justin Bohr.
Swing and oh my, hit him with the Hein! Gone into the home bullpen for a home run. Now at the plate, Maikel Franco. He carries a batting line in the 280s to begin this one.
Franco.
Swing and he pops him up over toward foul territory. Rizzo in foul ground, and he brings it in for the second out of the inning.
Batting
In is the
seventh,
catcher, Jonathan Lucroy. The average for him entering play, not far north of 200. And that swung on and missed for strike one. Hit on the ground out to short. Scooped up. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. Here's big Aaron Judge. And he is proving to be something of a non-threat with a bat in his hands this year. The average isn't pretty. Swung on and missed. It's 0-1. Oh, I think his eyes lit up when he saw that pitch coming up at his eye level.
Oh, you think? If you've got a good fastball like he does, that location can be really effective. It looks so tempting to the hitter, but making contact on that pitch can be very tough.
And this one runs a little too far in, ball two. Saws him off here as this ball's popped into the air. And he'll steer clear of the flying debris to make the catch here for the first out.
Batting fifth.
So digging in now, Anthony Rizzo, hitting a little over 250 coming into action in this one. And that misses low and away, ball one.
Backdoor breaking ball just missed right there. It's such an effective pitch if you can hit the corner with it, but no dice this time.
This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Marte is back, and he'll get there to make the play for out number two.
Batting sixth.
And that brings in the power-hitting shortstop, Trevor Story. And a quick glance at the numbers will tell you it's been a huge struggle for him at the plate this year. He'll hold off on the slider to start the at-bat. It's ball one. And there's a pitch that just misses the inside corner. From the windup, the 2-0 pitch. And opposite field as he lines this down the line in right. And that gets down and ought to be good for extra bases. And he'll make it in there with a 2-out double. And that'll bring up the speedy outfielder David Dahl, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. Lifted into center field. Marte is under it, and the inning is over. Into the box, Stephen Piscotty. He'll lead things off here in this one-run contest.
Stephen Piscotty.
And here's a ball hit in the air. Hernandez will stay with it as he backs up and puts it away. One gone.
Batting ninth.
Stepping in, Miles Mikolas. Into the windup and the pitch. Thought he had the inside corner that time, but it missed for ball one. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. Takes a fastball on the inside corner.
Pretty adamant about working him inside right now. Back-to-back fastballs, and that one was able to find the zone.
Takes a look at a strike over the inside corner. Now a swing and a miss here as he's down on strikes. So it's 2 up, 2 down to begin the third.
Now batting.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Travis Jankowski. 0 for 1 here in the early going. And that's in there, so perhaps some life here with 2 men out. Digging in to try it again, Jose Peraza. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Swing and a miss out in front of a changeup. The 0-1 pitch. A pitch out. The throw. And the second baseman will just tag the runner going. Here's the catcher, Yan Gomes. The average just a few ticks shy of 300 for the season, so perhaps a hit or two in this one could put him up over the top. Lays off 1-0. Into his windup, here comes the 1-0. A knee-high sinker, tough pitch, strike one. And now a pitch on the way. And he couldn't pull that one back as he clearly broke the plane of the plate, and that'll be ruled a strike. Now a changeup locks him up as he looks at strike three called, one away.
Batting
Digging in now, German
Pitcher.
Marquez.
German
He'll get to take his first cuts here. Swing and a miss, 0-1.
Well, he doubled up on that slider, so that tells me he's really feeling it at this point in the game. Good chance we'll see a heavy dose of that slider as this start continues.
Here's a late swing and a miss, strike two. Lays off that time, and it's 1-2. Here he comes on a ball and two strikes. Oh, and this is swung on and missed. 4 strikeouts already, and that's out number 2.
Now batting.
Digging in for his second at-bat, Cesar Hernandez. First 2 men in the inning have both gone down via the punch-out, so we'll see if he can fare any better. Check swing, but he held up in time, ball 1. That one's going to find the seats, strike 1. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Fouled off again, and now he's in a 1-2 hole. Struck him out, so he makes quick work of him here. 3. Now at the plate, Jose Peraza comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame.
Second baseman, Jose Peraza.
And he'll start the inning with a pitch that misses off the plate. It's ball 1. Now the pitch. Swung on and missed, 1-1. And this is popped fouled off to the right and back into the seats. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. Oh, and they pulled a string on a good changeup there as he swings and misses, and he's set down on strikes for the second time tonight. Stepping into the box, Starling Marte. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Here's a 2-seamer inside to start the at-bat. It's 1-0.
Well, that 2-seam fastball ran a little too much off the plate, but now that sets him up to work with something away and maybe even an off-speed pitch.
Throw in time at first for out number 2. Striding in once again,
shortstop,
Paul Dejan. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Now a first pitch changeup here. Too far inside, it's 1-0. Into his windup, here comes the 1-0. And he jumps at a changeup, a swing and a miss.
Now that's a good changeup right there. You know the guy's sitting fastball. You get him out in front. Now that changeup's in his head the rest of the at-bat.
Beautiful diving stop. It's late. He's safe. That was a phenomenal stop, but it winds up a base hit, and the inning continues.
Justin
Trying
Bour.
to pick things up where he left off, Justin Bour. And he's off to a hot start in this one. Homered his first time around. And he swings on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate.
Well, that was a big 2-out single we just saw, and for pretty obvious reasons. The inning went from totally under control to now. He's got to deal with some dangerous hitters here with a runner on base, and this is how 2-out rallies start.
Changeup just off the black, and it's 2-1. Ready with 2 balls and a strike. And that changeup makes him jump, a swing and a miss.
A lot of times you see guys in the middle of the order get worked away, but not right here. They're keeping it inside on him.
Turned on that one and crushed it, just pulled it a little foul. Another try at 2-2. And that changeup didn't tempt anybody and misses for ball 3.
All right, 3-2 count with 2 outs. The runner on first will be moving, so we'll see what happens. There are a lot of possible outcomes with this kind of play.
Ready to deliver the full count pitch. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. Dahl going back on it at the track. He gets there to make the catch, and that ends the inning. Ready for another chance? Number 1. He'll hit from the left side of the plate in this matchup.
The shortstop, number 1.
And he waves at a curveball there. No balls and a strike. The windup and the 0-1. Set up away with the changeup, but it's 1-1. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Had nibbled the corner there, but missed. 2-1. Squared that one up just a little late. Here it comes. Got him on the good slider there. Swung on and missed as he's down on strikes for the second time tonight.
Left fielder, Charlie Blackmon.
Lifted the other way to left center. Jankowski's on the move. He gets there and makes a fine running play for the second out.
The right fielder,
here's big Aaron
99.
Judge. 0 for 1 after a pop-out in foul territory his first time through. And here's a ball hit in the air. Bohr ranging into shallow right. And that ends the inning. Standing in, Maikel Franco. He'll start things out as we begin the 5th.
Maikel Franco.
And he throws the fastball by him here, 0-1.
You know what I've been impressed with? He's really used that fastball to his advantage, and he's recognized the fact he's throwing it by people. So he's continued to dominate with that heater and not check off of it much. Well, that's 2 impressive fastballs, 2 mid-90s fastballs just reaching back saying, I dare you to hit it. He finds himself in a nice 0-2 count now.
So he sets him down swinging. Maikel Franco goes down for the first out in the 5th inning. Jonathan Lucroy is in for the second time here as he looks at one outside. It's 1-0.
He still might be looking for that release point on that curveball early in this outing. That one looked like it popped out of his hand behind his ear instead of out front. We'll see if he finds that pitch because it'll be important for him.
Now batting. Right
Outfielder Stephen Piscotty the next to hit. Comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame. And this is popped fouled off to the right and back into the seats. 2 out, nobody on. Off the plate and in. It's a ball and a strike. And he comes back with a fastball. 1-2 now. 1-2. Here it comes. And he struck him out. His 7th of the ball. Anthony Rizzo stands in now. He'll lead things off as we begin the home 5th.
Baseman, Anthony Rizzo.
Sends that one out of play for strike 1. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1.
Nope.
And that misses 1-1.
Hey, you can't let that bother him right there. This might be a good time for the catcher to have a little conversation. Just tell him, next pitch, don't worry about that one.
There's a swing and a ball lifted to left, but back in the seats, out of play. It's 1-2.
Well, he fouls off that fastball right there, and you're wondering, does he love his fastball enough to come back with it 3 times in a row?
He froze him on the fastball there.
4.
Anthony Rizzo is dealt with for the first out in the bottom of the inning. Trevor Story is at the plate, and he checks his swing for ball 1. Now here it comes. Lined but speared on a hop. And he'll whip this one over to first, and he gets his man for the second out.
Now batting.
At the plate,
fielder,
David Dahl. He's 0 for 1
Dahl.
thus far. And he'll power in a fastball that time at 94 for strike 1.
Well, he's done a great job on the hill throughout this game, and it's something to be proud of anytime you can pitch a good game in this ballpark, especially when it's not your home ballpark.
Too high. 1-2.
I like the high fastball 0-2. Now, I know he's sitting 1-2, but you showed him a great fastball. Now he's got to honor that, and you can set him up with anything.
Wow, that was a decent breaking ball right there, but that's just a pitch that's a little easier to lay off of when you're opposite-handed, opposite bat.
And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made here. So striding in, Miles Mikolas. He'll try and get things started as we begin inning number 6.
Mikolas.
Sent on the ground out to second. And the pitcher's got himself a base hit. So a good start to the inning for the A's as their leadoff hitter reaches base safely.
Now batting.
Digging in at the plate is Travis Jankowski. He's singled in 2 trips to the plate thus far. Liner towards second. Well, this is hauled in by the second baseman. And he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up.
Now batting.
And here's Jose Peraza. He struck out twice thus far, so we'll see if he can fare any better here. Swing and a miss, and he's behind 0-1. Boys, we see the pitch count. It's hard to remember the last time we saw a guy pitch this efficiently.
Yeah, Matt, it's incredible to watch him go after guys. He's forcing a lot of early contact, and they haven't done a whole lot with the balls they put in play against him.
0-2, here it is. Struck him out. Struck him out again, I should say. His third punch out of the game. Here's Starling Marte. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ball game.
That's a ball.
And this is low, ball 1. 1-0 pitch on the way. Swing and a liner, but foul. 1 run, 4 hits, and no errors in the ball game for the A's so far. And he'll miss the target there with a curveball, and it's 2-1 now. Set to deliver on 2-1. Started to go. Did he hold up in time? Yes, says the first base umpire. It's ball 3 now. He's set. Here's the 3-1. And this is lifted high in the air down the right field line. Judge is there, makes the catch, and the side is retired. Here's the catcher, Yan Gomes. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
Catcher, Yan Gomes.
And we see some action in the A's bullpen now. First pitch of the at-bat. And this is sliced foul into the stands in right, out of play. Swinging a soft liner. Throws in time, and that's out number 1.
Now
ready for another chance?
Pitcher,
German Marquez comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame. And he swings through a fastball and doesn't catch up with it. It's 0-1. That's taken. Now it's 0-2.
One thing you try to do as a hitter is figure out what pattern the pitcher is pitching. I can't cover the whole plate. He's done a masterful job of pounding him on the outside half for strikes, and they haven't figured it out yet.
He froze him on the breaking ball that time. German Marquez becomes out number 2 this inning. Cesar Hernandez is in with 2 away as he takes a ball 1-0. Chopped weakly to the left. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. Digging in to try it again, Paul DeJean. He's 1 for 2 in the ball game.
DeJean.
Now a swing and a fly ball. Judge is on his horse, and he tracks it down. Nice play for the first out.
First baseman number
ready
44.
Once again, Justin Bour. He comes in 1 for 2 with that home run he hit earlier. Fastball in there for a called strike.
Well, he's really peppering the zone right there, going up in the zone. I wonder if he stays there the whole time. Usually you'll see that with 2 strikes, not with no strikes.
Takes a fastball on the inside corner. Shoots this one over to first. And he'll step on first himself for the out. Digging in
Third
once
baseman,
again,
number 7,
Michael Franco. He
Michael
started out the evening 0 for
Franco.
2 so far. Chop foul over towards the coaching box. And a curveball, 79 miles an hour. It's in there 0-2.
Well, he's done a real nice job with that breaking ball in this start. That's not the first time he's locked a guy up with it.
2.
That's inside and low. It's a ball and 2 strikes. Line shot to third, and the side is
Ladies and gentlemen.
retired. Ready for another shot now. Number 1.
Leading off
He's
for the
hoping to
Rockies.
avoid the hat trick.
The
He struck out
shortstop.
in each of his first
Number
2
1.
plate appearances so far. Looks like a right-hander's gotten up to throw now in the Oakland pen. This one's blooped out toward right center field. Calling for it, Piscotty. He's got it 1 away.
Now
Here's
batting,
Charlie Blackmon now.
left fielder,
He's 0 for 2 thus
Charlie
far in this one.
Blackmon.
Smoked on the ground up the middle. Dejan takes it in.
Got him.
Throw on to first, 2 gone. Stepping
Now
in and
batting,
ready for another shot,
right fielder,
Aaron Judge.
Aaron
Third trip to the plate
Judge.
for him here tonight. 0 for 2 at this point. Now
Well,
a
that's
check
down.
swing, but he holds up in time. Ball 1. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. Slider
2-0.
stayed too low. Ball 2.
Wow, not a great spot to be in right now. 2-0 to a great hitter like this. This is when you really have to pay attention.
And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made here. In is the catcher, Jonathan Lucroy. He'll have
Leading
the
off
first
will be
crack at it
Athletics.
here as we start inning
Catcher.
number 8.
Jonathan Lucroy.
And here's a ball hit in the air. And there's a base hit, so a chance to add a little insurance here as the leadoff man is on to start the 8th. Stepping into the box,
Now batting.
Stephen Piscotty.
Right fielder,
It's been an 0 for 2
Stephen
effort for him to this
Piscotty.
point. Swing and a miss at a first pitch changeup, 0-1.
Well, he's thrown over 70% first pitch strikes to all the hitters in the game right now. That's why he's pitching late in the game. He's getting ahead of guys, and then you can manipulate as you move forward.
Working for the punch out and the offering. Now a swing and a ball chopped foul right at home plate.
That's a pretty good pitch right there. 2-strike changeup. I like the thought process, and he got it on the corner. I got to give the hitter some credit for fouling that one off.
And a check swing. Did he go around? No, says the first base umpire. It's ball 1. Ready with the 1 and 2.
Ball 2.
And that one stayed too low,
Ready to
apparently.
count 2 and 2.
Nobody out, runner on first. And this ball is also hit foul and heading for the seats, so we'll have to do it again. Still 2 and 2. Now a move over to first. Here's another 2-2. And he misses this one inside, and that'll run things full 3 and 2.
Walks are never good, but they're especially bad news late in games like this. It seems like they always come back to bite you.
Pitch swung on and hit in the air. Judge is under it. Makes the play, 1 away. And he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up. Digging in
pitcher
and
number
looking for more,
39.
Miles
Miles.
Miklas.
Your
1 for
attention,
2 on
please.
his line so far in the
Pinch hitting
game.
for Oakland.
Adam Lind
Number
will be
26.
summoned off the bench here as he'll
Adam
pinch hit with a
Lind.
runner at first and 1 gone in the inning. And that's by him. It's 0-1. He'll enter play here with that average down in the low 200s. 3 homers and 11 RBIs. Oh, and you talk about a pitcher getting the benefit of the doubt. That's low, but called to strike anyway. 0-2 now. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. And he rings up another one. Make it 9 strikeouts for him in the
Now
game.
Left fielder.
So digging in now, Travis Jankowski. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. But he will close fast out there in right field.
Your
Dylan
attention, please.
Betances.
Now
It's on to
pitching
pitch
for
out of the
Oakland,
bullpen in the bottom
number
half of the
68,
eighth.
Dellin
Striding in once again, Anthony Rizzo. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far. And a good first pitch as he gets him to bounce one on the ground out towards second. One away. And that brings in the power-hitting shortstop Trevor Story. 1 for 2 with a double on his line thus far. In there, 0-1.
Well, these hitters can expect to see a heavy dose of that big fastball from this reliever. It's a major part of his arsenal.
And that's into the outfield for a one-out base hit. And that'll bring up the speedy outfielder
Colorado,
David Dahl. 0 for 2 on his line thus far.
Dahl.
Quick check on that tying run at first. And he'll dive back in. And again a throw and a dive, but he's back. And yet another throw over. And he has to dive, but he's back in easily. He's set and the pitch. Fastball off the plate away for ball one. From the belt, the pitch. And a fastball here that's taken for ball two.
That one missed, but if it's a strike, I don't know how you get the barrel of that pitch. You have to really be sitting on it to hit a fastball coming in that hard on the inside part of the plate.
And he just manages to get his hand in. And another throw over. And a dive, but he's back in. He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. A called strike over the outside corner. Pulled toward right center field. Marte's after it. He makes the running play. 2 down. Here's the catcher, Yan Gomes. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ballgame. Right through it here, and he's behind 0-1. The 0-1 pitch. Couldn't wait back, a swing and a miss. No runs, 2 hits. No errors in the ballgame for the Rockies thus far. Swing and a miss, and that ends the end. And here's Jose Peraza. He'll be charged with trying to get on board, leading off the ninth.
Jose
Into the windup and the pitch. Now a ball lined to the left side, but foul. The windup and the 0-1. And that's inside off the plate with the fastball. It's 1-1. In for a strike, and he jumps ahead 1-2 now.
That's so difficult to hit. Hard fastball and a nasty curveball. You just have to sit on one or the other and hope he throws the one you're looking for.
And he'll strike out here yet again, as it's been a ball game to forget thus far. 4 strikeouts.
Marte.
Hit sharply toward the right side, but he'll barely have to move out there and right as he hauls this one in for the second out.
Number 11, shortstop.
At the plate, Paul DeJong. First pitch of the at-bat. Swing and a miss just behind a lively fastball.
You see there, the pitch count is up to 88. And at this point in the game, that's a good place to be. So I think we'll see him stay out there for at least a little while longer.
Looking to punch him out again, the pitch. Hit high in the air down the right field line. In comes Judge. He's got it. A great running play, and that'll retire the side. Now batting, German Marquez. Oh for 2 with a couple of strikeouts for him so far. Matt Carpenter.
Number 13, Matt Carpenter.
And that misses for ball one. Set up away, but he misses with a slurve ball for ball 2. 2-0 count. Here it comes. And there's one well above the zone for a ball. Right over the middle, knee high.
Well, he made a nice adjustment. That was a nice pitch right there, 3-0. Now puts the count 3-1. That was the same pitch he threw 2-0 and missed on it and got the ball called.
He's set. Here's the 3-2. Grounded up the first baseline. Bohr comes up with it. And he'll take this to the bag himself. One gone here in the ninth.
Now batting.
Stepping into the box, Cesar Hernandez. 0 for 3 with a couple of strikeouts for him to this point in the ball game. Blake Treinen takes the ball now in inning number 9.
Blake Treinen.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Takes a fastball on the inside corner.
When you're facing this good a hitter, man, that strike one becomes so important to get ahead with him and make him think about something else. Now you can control the at-bat.
Swing and a little tapper. That goes foul, so he stays alive with 2 strikes. Another 0-2 coming. Another one sent foul. Another 0-2 home. Ripped down the line. And that's going to get your tying run in scoring position, as it ought to be good for extra bases. And he'll pull into second with 1 away. Digging in the switch hitter, number one. Switch hitter batting left here. He's set. Here it comes. A fastball, and he swings through it to fall behind.
This is going to be an interesting at-bat. I think he has to be pitching for a strikeout here, so we'll see what kind of sequence he uses.
Now a half swing here on the pitch inside, but it's a full swing in the eyes of the home plate umpire. Strike 2. Got him! And he goes down on strikes for the 3rd time.
Fielder, Charlie Blackmon.
And ball 4 now, as he'll take first on the intentional walk. Here's big Aaron Judge. He's the last chance with the tying and winning runs on base, and 2 men gone here in the 9th. And he'll hold off on the slider here to start the at-bat. It's ball 1. And trouble lurking now. He's got it to 2-0.
Boy, he better get it back together here quick, because he's got 2 guys on already. He's starting to lose location of that strike zone. He's got to throw a strike right here.
And he'll reach first as they can't make the play on him. But not in time, and just like that, this ball game is tied.
Baseman number 44.
Anthony Rizzo stands in now. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once. And this is down, and that should do it. And the Rockies are going to win it in walk-off style. Well, we watched a really solid starting pitching performance, kept the opposition at bay.